Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's trade ideas and signal. So it's going to just be a very brief one, an update on our trades, and just to kind of look for another opportunity to enter and capitalize on this movement that we've speculated earlier on. So with what we have here, in our past episode, we talked about this OB that we have here and this perfect something. And we have, even though I was the one that just minimized the something to this particular level, I reduced my stop loss and entry to this level because of what it was doing yesterday. And when I noticed how it's moving, I figured we might kind of have a deeper retracement into the level before we begin to move uh before we begin to move forward. So, and we did come to the level, but the actual trade that we talked about initially was this particular level. Yeah, so was this particular level, but none of it got invalidated. We are still in both trades. So we have this level here now, and this is our entry. But if you miss the opportunity, this is the entry that I have on. Then I have another trade coming from this particular level here. So I still have one trade coming from this level. So these are the three trades that we have on. Then yesterday when it was just doing all this nonsense, you know, uh, gyrating around our entry, I was thinking that maybe, anything can happen in the market. And with so much expectation on this OB to be capitalized on, I started doubting it because what I was expecting was hit and run. I was expecting it to just hit the place and begin to move in our direction because of the kind of imbalance that we have here. Or you can see how many hours it spent on this particular level. If we count it from this level, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hours, almost a day. 19 hours on this particular level before Frankfurt this morning that will now begin to have some kind of movement from the level. But nonetheless, I still have some things in place, and anything can happen in the market. Anything can happen in the market with this kind of movement we are having. I kind of have regain my trust on the level that we're going to kind of move from there. But nonetheless, anything can still happen because I have my expectations and there are some things I'm looking out for in the market. Because yesterday I saw this internal structure and I saw what it did. So personally, I'm expecting some closure because we have this imbalance here. So I'm expecting some closure above this particular level. And until then, if I have this 1 hour being closed above this level, then automatically I can expect that, okay, is something has shifted to we've shifted to the right side of the market and we are now in an uptrend and continue to expect our direction to hold in the market. So, but nonetheless, since we have this particular level here now, if we want to go to 15 minutes and try to see, we can see that we already have some kind of movement that we can capitalize on. And we have this is the low and we have this turtle soup in place. Okay. So we have this minor turtle soup, which is taking off the liquidity below this low. And if we have this low, then automatically we have the flip around this particular level here because this leg is supposed to hold the price. So we have a minor flip on that level. Then you can see that we have something called trend change and all. But what I'm personally expecting is this particular level to be what? To be this level to be closed above. On 15 minutes, it seems to have closed above it, but this is my level of validation for it to do what? to close and continue to move forward. Even though we have this level will represent or give us what we are expecting, which is minor TC and structure break, and which will give us some kind of trend change on the lower time frame. But from what we are having, we can see that it is the high of the Asia range that was taken, and we are anticipating some kind of movement in the market. If we are expecting any movement at all, if we are to go on lower, I mean, if we still stick to this particular level, let me do it like this so that at least we can study this leg and go. So if we want to study this particular leg here, we have this level. We have so many levels that can serve as something that will support the price from going down, this one is one of it. But if I'm going to be taking anything into consideration, is this particular leg that we have here. We have this level that is supposed to set price lower. We have this particular level here, so which might kind of serve as a level, PDA level within the something. So this one can be a PDA level. And you can take it from this range here to this level, to this particular level here, because we have this minor structure can be what we send price into the highs, but we can see proper mitigation of this particular leg here. But anything can happen in the market. So if you miss the opportunity of this particular trade, you can kind of take the trades from this particular level. So for us just to be on safer side in the market, we're going to give it to this particular level, and we can kind of take trades from this level. Yeah. So if we check it on 5 minutes, you can see how clear it is, because we have some little imbalance here, and we can see proper mitigation from all this level into the highs. But this particular leg can still send price upward, but I'm not banking on it yet because it is here that we have a minor flip, but we can continue from this level here because anything can happen. We are still expecting some minutes for the other block I mean, for 1 hour candle to close, and I'm expecting it to close above this particular leg. So if this leg sustain the price from going down, but at the open of new leg, at the open of new, what is it called? New candle, new 1 hour candle. So we can be anticipating this level to get mitigated before they now begin to move up in the market. So except we have some kind of except we want to create some kind of internal structure around this level. And as you can see, here line perfectly with the other block we are talking about. I mean, 1 hour other block. So can be anticipating some price movement into that level. And as you can see, it's yet to touch it on 15 minutes. But we have this leg. Personally, we have this internal structure along the way. But nonetheless, if we want to really be on the good side of the market, we can just take it from this level to this particular leg to be on the safer side of the market. So, and that's many pips, 23 pips. So 23, 15, and 100, 115, 1, 120, maybe 120, no, 115, 120. So let's see what's that will give us 5.90. So I know this should be minus 120. It's not going to be 120. Okay. 115.5. Yes, that's how it's going to be. Yeah, got it. So we can be anticipating this leg here and we're expecting price to use this 23 pips to see, try to kind of see what the market is going to do. So anything can happen in the market, but this level can still hold, and we can kind of move forward from this particular leg. Provided this level holds, then we can be anticipating higher prices in the market. So that's about that. This will be our trade, at least for today, combining it with our last trade here. So I believe if you're my follower, it's only one entry that you've gotten, which is this level. And if you follow it through, it's only this level. I didn't post this minimized entry yesterday. So it might kind of not give us what we want to get some. That is that about that for today. Thank you. Have a profitable day.